All right, the watch list for Thursday, August 11th. Another somewhat slow, somewhat boring, very low volume August trading day. We still found a few good things to trade, so I got my daily goal and then some. But you know what? You got to be selective, and you got to learn to walk away after the morning. The afternoons are just ridiculously slow, and there's not much volume no matter what, to be honest with you. So anyway, here's my watch list for Thursday. Remember, I'm a day trader looking for trades that can make me money tomorrow. So let's start with First Solar. You know, pretty beaten up, then a little bear flag, and now two big down days again. That one goes on bounce watch for tomorrow, only with a proper intraday setup. MYGN. I like to put a few really beaten up stocks on watch because a lot of times we can get a nice bounce play in them. And you know, just for an example, let's see, I had W on watch yesterday. See this bottoming tail here? My ideal entry, or my idea on the entry, was right there. If you can see that, I believe it. That's not right. It was right over this red candle here. So it was 36.30 and the stop below this red candle, 36.8 or 35.84. And it went up over 38 at one point. So it's one of those what we call a quiet entry on a second day on a beaten up stock. And we got just a quiet reversal and over $1 move by the end of the day. So not too shabby, risking I think 40 something cents. And I think the move was over $1.70 or something. Anyway, it wasn't bad. And that's an example of why I put these kind of stocks on my watch list, because I'm a day trader. And a lot of times on the second day, they will sell off early again, and then they'll catch some of those late sellers off guard, and then you get a bounce for the rest of the day. So that's the reason for the trade, or for the reason for the setup. So let's see, MYGN, FLO, speaking of which, right? Pretty good down day near these February lows, so that's another possible candidate for a trade like that. KOOL. Just, you know, this was on bounce watch for today, and it's just another quiet red day. These recent low float crazy movers, you know, aren't catching much of a bid right now, and that's okay as long as you know that, and then you only play the stuff that's getting unusual volume. You'll still be okay. You have to be observant. Observe the market and also observe yourself as you're trading. Observe your own emotions. Make sure that you don't fall into a trading death spiral, right? Okay, so PRAN, really nice pop, nice secondary pop, and then today finally started selling. Feels like it needs to come in another day or two, but I'm going to put it on bounce watch. Very, very little volume today. I'm putting it on bounce watch for tomorrow, because when that thing does move, you can see it moves pretty well, low float stocks. So that one goes on watch. CSLT, possible third day play. And what I mean by that is a lot of times you get a nice pop, kind of a quiet, lower volume intraday, or not intraday, but inside candle to the downside. And then the third day you get another pop. So that one goes on watch for a possible setup like that. SIEN, also possible third day play, right? You had this, it actually looked better when you panned out. You had this nice pop out of a long consolidation, lower volume inside day, possible third day setup. HIIQ, gapped up, sold for, you know, a couple days, and gapped up on, I think, an upside earnings surprise. So that one goes on bounce watch for tomorrow. WPRT, again, possible third day play. Nice volume spike, lower volume, quiet inside day, and that one tends to move with CLNE, which had kind of a nice high volume pop today, which ended up about where it opened after a pretty wide range, right at the 200-day. But if CLNE follows through, you know, look to WPRT because it's setting up for a possible third day play. OCUL just flagging here after the initial 2-day pop, declining volume. Look for this one to possibly turn back up. REN is definitely ahead of itself, but I still want to have it on watch because, man, it's just a nice mover. During lunch today, one of our members posted it when it looked just like this. And this is a pretty setup, right? It comes up, takes out the high of day, and then kind of an intraday cup and handle, little flag here. The idea was a flag break over this flag, knowing that the high of day is just above, which might get it going, and that worked out really well for the people that got it. I never did catch that one, but what a great alert in the room by one of our members. I apologize that I don't remember who it was right now, and I'm too lazy to look it up. And then lastly, I want to keep FUEL on watch. Maybe not tomorrow, but for the next several days, because you had this nice pop back here, long consolidation, a nice pop again, so you're kind of getting away from a lot of the recent trading, and it might have a second day, might have a follow-up day. All right, we'll add some gappers in the morning to our list as well, and we'll be watching these. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.